What's going on, guys? Joe Dickinson here. Wanted to shoot a very quick training video talking about the foundations or the keys to long-term success with network marketing. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard the saying of you don't have a house unless you have a foundation, right? Or your house won't last for a while unless you got a solid foundation there. It's kind of a similar concept with network marketing because if you don't establish a foundation for yourself and also for your organization, it's going to eventually crumble. That's why you see some organizations get built off hype and then they crumble. Some companies even do that. And it's unfortunate to see, but I believe it's because they don't establish that foundation in the beginning. And so I want to explain something here. And before we get into this, I want to break down a little number sequence for you so it kind of gets you guys going in the right way with regards to thinking about things. Say you sponsor 12 people into your business. All right, 12 people come in. Now, statistically speaking, a third of the people you sponsor will do nothing at all. All right, not anything. The next third will do something and then nothing. And then the remaining third will be builders. We'll actually build a network marketing business. So statistically speaking, you sponsor in 12 people, three of which will probably wind up being builders. Some will do nothing, some will do something, then nothing, and some will build. So one, it's a numbers game. Two, I think that we can actually bring that percentage up if we focus on this stuff a little bit more. If we focus on actually educating people first before they go out there and they start talking with people, etc. Because what happens is you have a lot of people coming into the industry. They have no idea what network marketing really is or how to approach it because think about it. You don't see network marketing all over the place. You don't see network marketing commercials. You don't know the skill set. So it's a very different thing, but I mean, not a bad thing. It's just you got to educate yourself a little bit. It's kind of like this. You got to study before you perform the surgery. That's always the way I kind of explain it to my team. A doctor, goes to school for what, 7 years to school and then another 4 years in med school before he performs a full-blown surgery. I'm not saying that network marketing is surgery. I'm just saying it takes a little bit of education and know-how before you go out and you start prospecting and actually making a business out of it. So with that being said, I want to focus on a few things here. One, what works versus what duplicates. You got to realize, guys, that what works is going to be different for everyone. You have someone like me, for example, not to toot my own horn here, right? But I can get on the phone and I can talk very well. I can sell, I can prospect. Well, if I bring in John Schmo to my business, he might not have those skills. He might not be able to stand up in front of 30, 40, 50 people or 1,000 people and present. Maybe he can't do that. Not yet, right? We'll develop him into that, maybe. But the point is, what works is not necessarily a good thing. It's what duplicates. It's finding a system that is kind of tailored or built around your organization or your company, whatever it is that you guys are doing, that works for everyone. So for me, for my business, I have a daily checklist, things that people can do on a daily basis every single day. Going back to Eric Worre's example, when he first got started with network marketing, he saw some big success. He created the little cassette tapes with like a little opportunity tape on it or an opportunity recording. So he'd have his team go distribute those. But that was easy stuff to do on a daily basis. So you need to establish a system of getting a lot of people to do minimal amount of things on a consistent basis, right? So maybe four different things they can do a day. Text three people. Send if you're in a product-based MLM, for example, and you're promoting safe products, going ahead and getting the checklist in front of 10 different people, whatever the case may be, utilizing the tools that your company has in place to be able to build that organization that everyone can do. So like I said, it's different. It's not necessarily what works. There's an aspect to it, but it's really what duplicates. What can the average person do over and over and over again every single day? And that's what builds a long-term business. Also, too, you're developing a foundation. You set the standard. So before I came up with my training platform that I put together here, I every single time had my new prospect come in. And I said to him, "You serious about this business?" Say I sponsor Joe, right? Joe, you serious about this business? Yeah, I'm serious. Well, look, I'm going to tell you exactly what I did to be successful. Does that make sense to you? I'm not going to say you need to go do this. I'm going to say, let me suggest what I did. Because if you want to kind of have the success I did, it probably makes sense to do what I did, right? Well, yeah, that sounds fair enough. Okay, cool. Here's what I would do first. And before I had this, I would always tell people, go listen to GoPro by Eric Worre. Go read the book GoPro by Eric Worre. Or go watch this video by Ray Higdon. Or whatever the case may be. Whoever you like, right? Whoever you think translates what to do with network marketing the best, have someone go watch that first. Like always, always, always make sure they're educated at least a little bit before they go out and they start prospecting. Because you got to remember, your people sign up. They're fired up. They want to go talk to their aunt, their uncle, their brother-in-law, and this kid over here because they think he'd be good. But stop and let them wait for a minute. Just say something like, look, I'm going to show you what I did. I'm going to show you how to kind of understand this whole network marketing thing before you go out and you do it. And in turn, you'll probably have some better success. Does that make sense to you? Absolutely. Cool. So I want you to watch this video before you do anything. Set the foundation. And it also sets the tone because guess what? When those people bring people in, because now they will, because they know what they're doing, they go ahead and duplicate what it is that you had them do. That's how you grow an organization that keeps duplicating and growing, et cetera, et cetera. But you have to set the tone, set the standard first of what your team expects. And people will follow that. They're not going to reinvent the wheel because they know that it works for them. If it works for them, it can work for them too. See what I'm saying? So that's how you kind of have to frame this thing. So anyways, guys, not necessarily what works, what duplicates, develop a foundation, set the standard, and study before you perform surgery. Think about that and have your people do that too. If you guys haven't looked at the offline platform I put together, take a look at that, enjoy it, love it. Reach out to me if we're not friends, connect with me, message me if you have any questions at all. And guys, let's go rock on. As Eric Worre says, let's go tell the world that we do in fact have a better way, and that's network marketing. Peace.